Hey guys, how's it going? Matthew here, and we are exactly 1 week away from Christmas. At the time of this filming, unfortunately, it is only December 11th at the time of filming, but this video comes out probably a week before Christmas. So, anyway, it doesn't matter. So, in this video today, Jesus Christ, look at that gap. I gotta get that taken care of. In this video today, I'm going to talk about a new system that I have decided to bring in for 2026. And no, I am not talking about an agenda or anything like that. We will go through that in the new year. But the new system I am bringing in right now, and this year alone, I've realized, like, I don't want to be packing up electronics and taking them out into the field, and because they don't really give that aesthetic. You know, you see reporters out there today, you know, they've got their phones, they've got microphones, they're pointing things at your face, this, that, and the other. I don't want to do that. The whole idea is to go back to old school, old style, you know, take the technology out of it. So I thought, well, how can I do that, right? And if you've been following the channel over the years, you know that this channel is largely based on the old style. It's basically taking pen and paper and doing it that way and then writing it. We use two different typewriters, and you know, maybe occasionally we'll take a computer and directly put a story onto the computer. Well, we haven't done that. You know, we've done 2 stories on the computer this year alone, and that didn't really work out to the best that we thought. Many YouTubers now have been, especially in the fountain pen community, they have been getting products from a company called Lockbee. Now, the founder of Lockbee is a U.S. military veteran who uses fountain pens himself and wanted to come out with a rugged system. Stuff that he would use probably if he was deployed wherever. So he came up with Lockbee, and here it is here. This is the Lockbee Field Journal, and this thing is waxed. I think it's waxed canvas or something like that. But anyway, so I got one for myself, and I've literally filled this thing up. It holds 4 notebooks, and then you get one Lockbee notebook. Well, I've literally filled this thing to the point that it's gonna bust. My dog's vet curtain is right there. So anyway, so literally, this thing is just absolutely, it's got everything that I possibly need, stuff for the new channel, projects that are currently ongoing, and then the daily reports for the agent. And then there's a couple index cards, leads for a pencil, and then I've got 2 available slots here, which are virtually useless to me anyway. And then you've got these nice little ribbons here. I'm probably going to end up cutting them off because they don't really serve a purpose. But this thing has been a really valuable tool. and I've used it. I haven't taken it out into the field because there's not much right now to do. I might take it out. We do have another assignment at a location. We're working on details about that to see if we can get a one-on-one. But this would be the thing that we use in that case. So 4 notebooks. It fits the 4 notebooks in here really nice. It fits A5. And the thing I like about this, and this pen loop, I'm sorry, Lockby, but it's absolutely useless. It doesn't serve any purpose. But I just got a cheap Staples disposable fountain pen in there. If I lose it, not a problem. Compared to losing a 50 some odd dollar fountain pen. You know, if I lose this, guess what? It's like $6-7 out of pocket. Not a problem. But this thing is absolutely, and you know, the handle here, it's not really a handle. It's so you can hold it and still be able to physically open up the notebook and physically write. Brilliant design all the way around. So, and again, since I've gotten this in, I have used it every day. Whether it's just notes, a blog post at some point for the near future, projects for the new channel, stuff like that. And it's been it's really increased the productivity in the last couple weeks since getting that in. It's been used literally every day. So that being said, you guys might be thinking, well, why are you guys phasing out this current channel? Why won't you just change the channel name and this, that, and the other? The reason why we are phasing out this channel is that this channel was never meant to be around as long as it has. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I took over this channel from somebody else. The channel was originally slated to be taken out and then create a new channel. But we left the format exactly. We took out the old format, which was basically news-related subjects, blah, blah, blah. Give your own thought on news subjects. That just never took off. And then I thought, well, what if I did a bunch of videos on a hobby that I like? So I threw those up and thought, okay, if it gets attraction and continues to grow at the rate that it did during those first number of videos, I thought I'll keep the channel. It didn't do too bad. When the numbers started to climb, it's just like, okay, maybe I have to do another series of videos. So I did a second series of videos, and it just sort of plateaued. Not a whole lot. It gained 1 subscriber since doing that, and that 1 subscriber has come within my own family. So, is it worth keeping this channel alive at this point? Not really. It's not worth it. It's not worth the effort to put that amount of work into a hobby when there's all kinds of channels that do a way better job than I can ever do. Yes, I give a different perspective on the fountain pen, on my daily use of a fountain pen. I give my thoughts. I don't do a normal review. You know, I don't accept sponsorships. I don't work with companies. I don't have an unlimited supply of pens coming in for me to work with. With that being said, at this point, it doesn't seem like it's worth the time and effort to keep this channel going, where my team has said it might be better just to shut this down, create something new, and that way we can maybe do, say, rather than have a YouTube channel, we can just maybe take that time, that effort, put the money where we need to put the money, and put it into maybe a website where you get the video content, you get access to the new stories, you get access to our articles and updates on that. And that's ultimately where we're looking for 2026. We're not looking so much for a YouTube channel. We're not looking for Instagram or Facebook. We're looking to shut all those avenues down. It doesn't make sense for us, because if you think about it, my team and I were just not about that. So ultimately, this third video is simply saying, sometime in January, there's going to be one final video. We're going to sign off of this channel. We're going to shut it down. We're going to kill the email, the channel, and anything that this account relates to as far as our logo goes, and that will be it. So guys, I'm sorry we have to say that, but as of right now, it is not worth our time and our effort to keep putting out a multitude of videos only to get maybe a few hits here, a few hits there, a few hits there. And really, there are other channels that do way better than what we could ever do. So that's where me and my team are looking. If you disagree with us, let us know. Leave a comment down below. We did open up the comments, so let us know. Comments will be open on this particular video for only, I think it's until December 27th, and then we're shutting off comments to this video permanently. So let us know what you think. Do you think we're making a bad call on this, or do you think we should keep going and keep releasing videos on this channel? Guys, that's all I have. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and again, on behalf of me and my team, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, stay safe, and keep that pen on the paper. Happy writing.